All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive in. Today, we're all about getting real, getting down to the nitty-gritty of common business mistakes.
How to avoid them.
You know it.
Yeah.
We're cracking open this article, 3 common mistakes business owners make, and let me tell you, it's packed with insights about those frustrating, avoidable blunders.
And you know what I love about this piece is that it really emphasizes how avoiding these mistakes isn't about, just working yourself to the bone. It's about working smarter.
Absolutely. So no more burning the midnight oil, right?
Exactly. It's about strategy and being really intentional.
I love it. So, mistake number 1, and this one is a biggie. Workflow chaos.
Ooh, yeah.
The source describes that feeling of constantly being stuck, thinking, what do I do next? Like, where do I even start? It's overwhelming.
It really is. And I think, a lot of business owners, especially when they're first starting out, can relate to that sense of overwhelm.
Oh, 100%. Have you seen this in action with, businesses you've worked with? Because I feel like this is such a universal struggle.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so common. I remember this one bakery just drowning in missed deadlines, orders gone wrong, total chaos.
Oh, no.
Right. And it turned out their workflow, it was like a tangled up string of Christmas lights,
Wow.
We sat down, untangled that mess, step by step, who does what, when, how, and it was amazing. Orders flowed, deadlines were met, and they remembered why they even loved baking in the first place.
It's amazing what a little clarity can do, right?
Right.
Now, I love that the source also talks about automation.
Yeah.
How can we simplify these workflows even further? Any, really practical examples that our listeners can use without, needing a degree in computer science?
Oh, for sure. Let's talk email. Think about setting up a welcome sequence for new subscribers. You could use a platform like MailChimp, or even something like appointment reminders. Calendly, right? It's all automated. That's time you get back in your day.
Such a game changer. Okay, next up, and this one, it's a tough one, especially for me. The dreaded micromanagement trap.
I've been there.
Tell me about it. It's that urge you feel, that need to just be on top of every single little detail, right? Make sure everything is exactly right. But it can be a slippery slope.
It really is. And I think a lot of us, we fall into that trap because we care, right? We want the best for our business. But here's the thing. Micromanaging, it's stifling. For your team, for creativity, it just sucks the air right out of the room.
100%. And it eats up your time, too. I've totally been guilty of this, and then I realize I'm not even focusing on the things that I should be focusing on. It's a lose-lose.
It is. Your time as a business owner is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it micromanaging.
So true. Listeners, have you guys felt that pull to micromanage? What happened? What did you learn? Hopefully some lessons learned along the way. What are your tips for delegating effectively? Because I know that's a big part of it, right?
Yeah. One thing that's helped me is to start small. Delegate a task that, you're relatively comfortable handing off. You've got good systems in place. Clearly communicate your expectations, of course. But then, here's the key. Give them the space to breathe, to do it their way, to put their own touch on it. It's amazing what can happen when you loosen the reins a little.
It builds trust, too, right?
Exactly.
Because you're showing that you believe in them, you trust them to get the job done.
Right, and they rise to the occasion.
Okay, last but definitely not least, this one might sound a little, strategic planning.
The dreaded S word.
Right. I get it. Not the most exciting topic, not exactly a party starter.
Yeah.
But our source is no, this is crucial.
It is. And I think part of the problem is the way we talk about it, strategic planning. It sounds so formal, so rigid.
Corporate, almost.
Yes. But think of it as the antidote to that overwhelm and that reactive mode that we can get stuck in. It's not about adding more to your plate. It's about making your life easier, boosting your productivity and efficiency.
Love that. Less chaos, more control.
Exactly.
So, quick tips. What's your go-to for fitting in strategic planning, even just for 5 minutes?
I am a very visual person, so I love a good vision board. I have mine printed out. It's right next to my computer. It's a constant visual reminder of where I'm going.
Oh, I love that. I'm a list person myself. If I can break down a big, scary strategic plan into smaller steps, suddenly it doesn't seem so overwhelming. It's okay, I can tackle that.
Totally.
Amazing. So there you have it, folks. 3 avoidable pitfalls that can trip up anyone.
Even the most seasoned entrepreneur.
Right. But the good news is, with a little bit of awareness, a bit of planning, and definitely a healthy dose of automation, you can dodge these landmines and keep your business moving in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So, as you move forward, think about this. What's one source of chaos in your business you could eliminate today, right now, just by implementing better workflows?
That's your homework.
It's a good one. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on another deep dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep crushing those business goals.